Hello everyone and welcome back to another One Piece Cruise video, and today we're going to test out the strength team that I've built. So the only thing missing here is Legend Kuma, but overall pretty good team. We're going to test it out against a few teams, mainly decks, because this team absolutely massacres decks. But let's get straight into the first rival match. So the first team here we are fighting is a Dex team, which isn't too powerful. I've seen definitely stronger Dex teams. Maybe later on as the final match we can fight a stronger Dex team. But let's see how our strength team does. On paper we should massacre them. In terms of what each unit does on this team, we have Jack to give us amazing health cuts with his special, as well as giving us 4 defense up or with his special as well. Then we have Ace for a bunch of damage, as well as giving us defense up and attack up in his passive. Then Arlong is there for his mainies, mainly for the buffs he provides in his special. He gives us attack up and defense up, which is amazing. He also gives some damage against our Dex enemies, which is amazing as well. Then we have Odin, who has amazing damage, and Kid is there, who is probably the MVP of this team. He basically wave clears all 5 front units with his special if you're fighting Dex, which is amazing. He's just such an amazing unit. If he doesn't pop, then there's a good chance that you're not gonna win. But he's just completely massacres the enemies, especially against Dex. So awesome here we're getting our A special, dealing some damage. Then we have the enemy Moria here giving us defense down and attack against us. Fortunately we have damage reduction since we are the advantageous type. Cavendish doing a lot of damage to Arlong. But nevertheless, we're having our Arlong activating his special, giving us those buffs, which is amazing. Then we have Jack for his amazing health cut, as well as giving us the defense up. Then it looks like the enemy is going to have the Kid activate their special, which is unfortunate. Luckily, Dofi has been pushed back, which is amazing. Unfortunately, killing Arlong, but that is fine. Then we have Odin to do a bunch of damage against the enemies here. And it looks like Kid is going to pop, which should kill all these front row enemies, which is amazing. So let's just wait and see what happens. Okay, yeah, he's definitely activating. And yeah, this should wave clear all of them. Yes, okay, so 7k, which is amazing. Now we can just chip away at these back row enemies over time. So they have Neko coming in here, Sober Mask, and Zoro Juro. So, on theory, Ace should be the next person to activate their special, which should KO all the enemies, which is amazing. So, it doesn't seem like we need to use a Lawyer or the other back row units. But the next team I want to face is a strength team, so we can see how strength goes against strength. Let's see if I will win, but I'll let the rest of this run play out, and we can move on to the next rival match against strength. Okay, so now it is a match of strength versus strength, so this is going to be quite interesting. I look for a team that has Kid, and having him on the bench there is quite intimidating. If he comes in with full special and uses his special, then it's going to be quite interesting. So we're going to see whose Kid will activate first. So this is going to be quite interesting. There's no damage reduction since we are the same types. So let's see, they have a bunch more, they should have a bunch more stats, because I don't have Luffy Crew. Also, another thing about Luffy Crew is that he revives, so he's going to be the most tanky unit on their side. So, let's just hope that our specials start activating first before theirs. The Jack should also deal a bunch of health cut damage to us, which is unfortunate. But let's just wait and see how long it takes until we activate our first specials and who will launch these first. So it looks like my Jack is actually going to activate first. Yes, he is. Okay, perfect. So that's an amazing start for us, having our Jack activate first for an amazing health cut. Then Arlong should also activate. Yes, perfect. He's going to deal some damage as well as give us his buffs. Honestly, a decent amount of damage from him as well. Then we can activate. Okay, so now it looks like they're going to start activating these specials. Odin here deals a decent amount of damage. That's quite a bit actually. Then we can have Ace doing some more damage to us, unfortunately. buffing himself as well. Damn, that is a lot of damage. Okay, this is getting a bit sketchy. Please don't do a lot of damage. Okay, so it looks like I'm in the clear. Kid should... let's see if Kid actually wave clears them, even though they're not decks. Let's see how he does. So, here we go. Let's see what he does. Awesome. Okay, so that is quite a bit of damage. That is a lot of damage, actually. So now we should actually have Ace just killing those 2 units. Actually, all 3 of them, which is amazing. Kid is also coming in with the special charge at 0, so that is amazing. We have definitely won this. Kid is not going to activate his special. He's dead now. So now we can just chip away at Jack. This was a bit sketchy in terms of health. If Kid actually popped his special, then I think we would have lost, because that would have just wave cleared all 5 of our front units with the damage that he gives. So let's just chip away at Jack, and then we can move into the final match of this video, which will be a very strong... I'm going to look for the strongest Dex team that I can find. Okay, so the last rival match here of this video is going to be the strongest Dex team I could find. So this team is very intimidating. It has both Sulongs. It also has Kizaru, Dalton, Moira. It basically has everyone who is relevant for Dex PVP. So I still have type advantage, and I should, on theory, beat this team, but it's still a lot more intimidating. So I know Kizaru activates his special very fast, and I think he has the lowest CT on their side, so that's going to be quite interesting. But it's taking quite a long to load here, so let's just... Okay, it's downloading, and let's start the match. So the first thing here is obviously wanting... We definitely want Kid to activate, because if he does, then it basically means we're gonna win. But the challenge is having him not die before then. So they also have Cavendish, which is also another Pirate Rumble recruit, which is... Damn, this team is very stacked, but let's see if we can win. They have 16 defense and 22 attack. That is a lot. So I'm pretty sure the Neko Mamushi, which is Cat Viper, I'm pretty sure he does a bunch of damage, so we don't want him to pop at all. Inuarashi, I think, doesn't do any damage to us. Kizaru definitely does some damage, I believe, and he also buffs their side. So it looks like our Odin is going... Okay, so Kizaru is going to be the first... Okay, so no, actually Ace is going to be the first unit to pop, dealing some damage, which is awesome. Then Kizaru is going to attack. Let's see what he does. 1k fixed, which is actually reduced by our damage reduction. He also buffs their side, which is kind of annoying. Then we have Arlong giving us buffs, as well as doing a teeny bit of damage to the enemies. Oh no, the Sulongs are coming in. How much damage is this going to do? Oh no, Kid is almost dead. This is gonna be bad. Oh, thank goodness he does. She doesn't do damage. So now let's see if Kid is going to KO all of them. They have a bunch of health. Can he do it? Holy shit, that is a lot of damage. So he KO'd all 5 of them, even though they had a decent amount of health left. So that just shows the insane firepower that comes from Kid. And then Odin should just finish him off. It should be that simple. This is going to be like a 40-second round, which is amazing against such a strong Dex team as well. Okay, so it looks like it's just going to be under 40 seconds. Actually, exactly 40 seconds, so 60 seconds left. What an amazing rival match. I love this Dex team, the strength team. And I hope you found the video helpful or informative. And the strength team is quite powerful even if you don't have Kuma. And I'll see you all in the next one. We actually didn't even need to use the bench units for any of their rounds, so that is amazing. But without all that being said and done, that is going to be it for this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.